And we did some basic, we got into a little bit of swing outy technique, but first we just kind of cleaned up our connection here on the back, talking about holding a little bit lower on your follower instead of maybe up on the shoulder blades, getting a bit lower, more comfortable, having more forearm on your follower's back instead of relying on just the hand placement. So you have more points of connection, you know, followers letting your arms kind of relax straight down and not focusing on your hand as well, right? And then just kind of getting a little bit of, let's say, turns that way so you can see, on our 1, 2. Just kind of building up the energy, 1, 2. Notice how Kai is stretching away a little bit there, yeah?
Well, let's reset.
Yeah, so he's stretching 1, 2 to build up some energy, and we're going to carry that into our traveling triple step, yeah? All right, and then from there, talking about lines in our swing out. So instead of going around, going down the track, and we had the follower going into your forearm here. Instead of sinking back into the arm, we're going down the line, like we're kind of like ships passing in the night or sliding doors. Yeah, so we go up to that 5 there. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. And we first use that into like a very linear circle instead of going right into our swing out, just to feel that momentum and that catch, and also to really be able to travel on your last triple step, which you can build a lot of momentum off of if you want to like jump or something, right? And then we did that into our swing out, thinking the lines and going into your arm a little bit on that 6, right? So we stayed a little bit longer, wrapping up a little bit more instead of hitting our end point so soon. And then we opened up 7, 8. Yeah? Another thing with this is can we go this way right now? Yeah, up there. So we go 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Notice that Kai's shoulders are traveling with me. Like your leader, you want to go with your follower here. And then we have this and 5 here. All you have to do is let go of your follower's body to get her to go down the track. So we're not pushing or pulling or, you know, using the arm to send the follower down the track. Yeah? And then relaxing. And then building, did I miss any? Well, we did work on your 8 count footwork too, just kind of getting opposition in your arms with your footwork as well, yeah? So that's always good to practice, yeah? Just getting that kind of opposition there. And we took it side to side as well, okay? Hey, hey, yeah? And then eventually, you know, you want to do some turns with that as well, yeah, on your triples and whatnot. Just kind of mixing and matching things. And then we use this out and in technique with this little kind of stretch, yeah? Stretch, release, yeah? Working the floor, moving away from this shared point of connection versus pushing and pulling off of it. And we also did little mini outs or quicks out, yeah? Yeah, so kind of increasing our listening skills and like really being assertive and having purpose of movement as a follower and leader. Did we do any other outs? We didn't do any other things there. Okay. So then we use that to go into your swing out there. So just thinking of your out and in, right, technique to get into your swing out versus pushing and pulling. So we're stretching out and then we're both driving in, as if we were just going to do a basic out and in. Just continue it and letting it flow through. Still going down the line. Yes? Okay. Now we did some basic first side-by-side walking to kind of get a new connection. And we did quick, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Quick, slow, slow. You can always, you know, focus on one thing like your arms or your rhythm, making it feel really relaxed, comfortable. And then we really did just redirecting on the ones, right? So 5, 6, 7, and with a slower motion in. Yeah, and then directing it. Yeah. Sorry, we had a couple other ones planned to make sure we did what we did in our class. 5, 6, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3. Yeah, 5, 7, and 1. Yeah, that's what we did. And we did we did another walk. Oh, twist. That's right. Yeah. And then we do any more walks? We just did those main 3. Oh yeah, we had you play with things a little bit. So like, just kind of, people using the music or even your partner to kind of inspire you a little bit. But trying for now to kind of stay with each other, you know? Not like what I say because I'm talking and slow down there. Trying to make sure that we're not being too like crazy with stuff when we're trying to feel our connection. So if I follow Kai this time, right? Boom, boom, quick, quick, quick. I won't narrate because I don't know what he's going to do next if I'm messing him up. And we also did a little level change, like you could go quick, drop it down, up, and staying on like one foot or the other kind of thing. Just kind of messing around with it. Was there something else with the walks we're missing now?
That was it.
Okay. Was that it? Okay. And then we did back to out and in closed position, right? Yeah. So we went out and in, just kind of basic here in place. And then your leader starts to turn it. We went clockwise first. And then our leader goes counterclockwise. And then you can do like halvesies on it. Redirecting. And then we did the cut across on 5, 6, 7, building up some momentum there, yeah? And you can kind of play with that as well, yeah, in your hands. Hey, yeah, mixing and matching things. The big thing is to kind of keep your body quiet so you can really be listening to what's going on with these basic out and ins, or like the little stutter steps out, and making things feel really comfortable in the body so you don't feel like you have to like overdo something with your energy. Like we talked about in like the 5 of the swing out. 1, 2, 3. Often there's like, I gotta get my follower out. Like you're kind of using your follower for like bowling or something. And it should be really relaxed there, yeah? And then lead is making sure on like your swing out that you're hitting your lines. 1, 2, on that diagonal, yeah? 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah? And making sure it follows when you're coming into your swing out that your center is staying with your frame. So your leader doesn't feel like they have to stir you. 1, 2, turning with your arm, right? So keeping your downstairs connected to your upstairs. And focusing on where your leader is holding you. So like if my leader is turning me through the swing out, right? Say he does like a side step here, and I feel his pressure on my side, like my rib area, I'm not gonna push against it into his hand. It doesn't make sense. I'm gonna do like that sliding door that we talked about, going down the track, yeah? And you're constantly adjusting because we're constantly being held in different positions. So we're really trying to focus our attention on the new connection points. Was that it? All right.